and thank you for coming to my channel today. My name's Camille. This is By Camille, where we learn about reselling together. Today I'm going to be going over some cases and kind of like bad reviews that I've gotten while reselling. I do have a few examples. I'm actually pretty lucky I haven't gotten into too much trouble with returns and cases, but of course we're all gonna have some, and some people are just really picky and sometimes you're wrong. So I'm going to start off with eBay. I have 28 positive feedbacks on eBay out of 43 sales. Although I think some of those feedbacks might be from things that I purchased, so let's just call it like 22 positive selling feedback. And you know, they're all things like shipped fast, just as described, etc., which is that's what I intend to do. And I had 2 item not as described returns. I don't accept returns. So the first one was a pair of Oakley sunglasses. The person said that they didn't think that they were authentic. They didn't feel like his other ones or something. Like, well, if they're not the same exact pair, they might be different because they're different sunglasses. But, you know, I checked these out. They looked exactly as they should. They felt really good quality, and I took them back and I ended up reselling them on MERCARI for what I originally wanted for them. I think I sold them for about $35 on eBay, and they went for, I think, $58 on MERCARI. So it actually benefited me to take them back. The second one was a Lululemon bra. It's called the Tied to It bra in black cherry. And by all accounts, I think this bra was in fine condition, but the person said that it was in worse condition than I had described. I don't really feel that way. I think there's very little wear on it. The mechanics of the sports bra is good. The material isn't stretched out, but I had to take the return. So that I have relisted. It has not sold yet. So whatever it is that I've incurred for the return, I just add that to the cost of goods in Vendu, so that way it will take it off in the profit when it eventually sells again. On MERCARI, I had 1 return request. The item, I had taken, you know, a picture and written in the description the size of small, but on the selection list I chose extra small on accident. And so the person wanted to return. I mean, that's going to happen. And the person was going to return them, but I think they had been out of town and they weren't able to get them back to me in time. In my opinion, yeah, it was my fault, but also you should read the entire description. I mean, I'm a human. I'm going to make mistakes. And in the past, I usually had only taken a photo of the size. I didn't even include it in the listing. So that's something that I've improved upon, I think, as well, where it was included in the listing and I had a photo of it. So I think that was kind of on the buyer to look at all the pictures, but I mean, I can take some responsibility too. I didn't really fight that at all. I was just like, oh, okay, guess that happened, but I ended up keeping the profit anyway, or keeping the sale, because they didn't even return it, so it worked out. And then on MERCARI, I have 88 5-star reviews, and I just got my first 3-star review. I don't have any other. I only had 5-star reviews. And this was, of course, on a stupid $8 shirt. And I put it was in good condition, and it had some peeling because it had a faux leather upper. And so some of the material was peeling, and I put that in the listing, but apparently I didn't do a good enough job with writing that. And they said that it was in worse condition than I said. But there's pictures. I wrote it out. What do you think? Let me know. If you're liking this video, if you like these kinds of reseller stories and just what's going on in my reselling business, make sure to give me a like, comment, and subscribe. Alright, so Poshmark. I've had a few on Poshmark. I talked about one in a recent video, which was a dress by the brand Salam. have a hard time saying that. And basically what I did was I put the wrong style name in the title. When I was researching it, it looked like the same dress, but apparently the dress that I had put the style name in it had pockets, and this dress did not have pockets. So the person returned it, and I've not resold it yet. I hope to resell it soon. This one just happened. I was pretty mad about it, and I'm going to detail what happened. This was called the Lululemon Simply Wool Sweater, and it was also in black cherry. So maybe that color is just cursed. I don't know. And I get most of the Lululemon information from Lulu Fanatics, and I basically just copy and pasted the entire thing they had on there. It said stuff like slim fit. It had all of the details in there. I'm told that Lululemon mostly fitted, which makes sense. So this person said that it was not a medium, and also I took a measurement of the sweater. I went on the website and, you know, I kind of determined what the size was, because there's no size dot on this. There's no, the rip tag was missing. I wrote that, and I wrote that there was no size. And so from the Lululemon website, I determined that this was a medium large. That's literally what it says on the website. It doesn't say medium, it doesn't say large, it says medium large for this bust size. So that is what I determined the size of this sweater was. And I wrote, per Lululemon size chart, this is a medium large. So I gave measurements as well. I gave the bust measurement, the length measurement. You know, I really tried to give as much information, and obviously I would have provided whatever else if I was asked. But I wasn't. So the person purchased the sweater via offer. They sent an offer, I accepted it. They opened the case, and there was a lot of things like, this doesn't fit the way I thought it would fit, and I didn't really know what I was doing. The person accepted the offer so fast, and that's not really an argument in my opinion. That's to do with Poshmark. It says that your offer is binding, and I don't know. You have to read when you accept. When you're going to buy something, you should read all of the information that you're being given, because it pops up. It was just the excuses that were being aggravating. She told me that I wasn't being transparent, and I don't know how I could have been more transparent. I said that I determined this based on what I read on Lululemon's website, and I don't know how I could have been more transparent. If you have any idea, you can let me know in the comments. So she also said that because she has an 11 Pro Max, she can't see the entire title. Again, that's not my problem. And it was just weird to even say that, because you should read the whole thing. But in essence, she was just, you know, saying anything that she could. And I understand she was a new buyer, like, whatever. But it's not a super new concept to buy something online from another person. So, Poshmark had asked for more photos, and I didn't really say much. I just kind of said, hey, Poshmark, this is a fit issue. I gave all this information. I am not responsible for the buyer, you know, reading the whole description. They need to do that. And then she sent some photos of measurements, and Poshmark closed the case in her favor, saying the bust measurement was different from mine. And I immediately wrote Poshmark support, and I said that is absolutely ridiculous, because at this point also she had also said, like, oh, it was my fault, like, I'll accept it, whatever, you can close the case. But then since she had sent these measurements, Poshmark then decided to close it in her favor. So then I wrote Poshmark back in a support email, and I said, you know, this is what she said. She said to close the case, but you closed it in her favor. And so that was a little frustrating, but then I got another message that they then updated it and closed it in my favor and released my funds. So I don't know if she also got the funds, but I ended up getting mine, which I was happy about, and I don't think I should have ever been responsible for anything that she described. So this is the next one. this was returned to me, and for, I guess, good reason, or maybe not. My biggest fault with this one was that I didn't take measurements on it, but I'm actually not going to relist this, and I'll tell you why. So off the bat, I knew that it was missing a hood. So there's a zipper here for a hood. It was missing a hood. It's missing the zipper pull and the mechanism. So you cannot zip it. It has no zipper. It also has a hole in the pocket, which I could have easily fixed. Where's the hole? I think it's on this one. Which I could have easily fixed, and I noticed it, but I forgot about it when I sent it out. And then it also has some pilling back here. Like really bad, like someone dragged this against like concrete or something. So I really like this sweater. I thought it was pretty cool. I love Adidas. It's got like this orange splatter. And it does have a size tag of extra, extra large. So I did, you know, I figured this was a men's sweater. It looks like a men's sweater. I think, considering the way that it zips, usually you can tell it zips from the right to the left, so I believe that is men's. But however, the case got opened because the person said that they thought it was a women's extra extra large, and also the hole in the pocket, which I forgot to disclose. And so I did kind of fight this a little bit because I said, you know, this is Adidas's size chart and all that, and the way this jacket zips, it is a men's, but Poshmark did end up closing this case in the buyer's favor, which I get it. I kind of didn't have a leg to stand on it this one. And this just has too many flaws, so I'm actually just going to redonate this because I think there was also a little like nick here that I missed. Yeah, there was like a little pull on the stripe that I missed. So this just has too many flaws overall, and I shouldn't have sold it. I just definitely missed all these things, and that was not a happy customer. So that was definitely one that I was in the wrong for. Now, the thing is that I'm trying to figure out is I can't figure out how much I lost on this. There's no like real way to look on that I can figure out, that I can find to look on Poshmark and see what I lost selling this. I think it's only, like, I figured it would be the return fee, is like the shipping, return shipping, but it seems like it's only what they paid, because I can't find it anywhere. So if you know about that, if you can let me know how to figure it out, I would appreciate it so I can just make record of it, because I don't see it in like any of the balance information. I don't know, maybe I have to download a report. I haven't done that yet. So I hope that you like this video and that you learned some things from my mistakes, and you can make your listings better so that you don't get any returns. And once again, if you did like this video, like it, comment below, and subscribe. I'll see you next Friday. Bye!